Hey guys, Delta here, and welcome to the first episode of my Killzone Shadowfall weapon guide. Today, we're going to be covering the LS21 Valk, the first of 3 submachine guns in the game. The LS21 Valk is one of 2 VSA submachine guns in Killzone Shadowfall, and is available to the Assault class in multiplayer. It bears strong resemblance to the M66 machine pistol seen in Killzone 3, and this larger form is likely a direct successor to that gun. Designed for close quarters engagements, the LS21 doesn't particularly excel in any one area, offering an all-around package that will be easy for new players to pick up and make use of. The LS21 leans towards the lower end of the spectrum in terms of damage dealt, killing in 4 to 6 shots when used in its effective range. As a submachine gun, the Valk's effective range is quite limited, with damage dropping off after roughly 25 feet. Despite this, a headshot will be a one-hit kill as it would be with any other weapon in Shadowfall. The LS21 has a smaller magazine that only holds 24 bullets, and manages an average rate of fire of about 560 rounds per minute. While this will limit the gun's effectiveness against groups of enemies, it is an extremely effective choice in one-on-one, close-range encounters. New for Killzone Shadowfall is the introduction of weapon attachments, and the LS21 is no exception. There are 3 different optical attachments to choose from, starting with the dot sight. The dot sight is standard on every gun, acting as Shadowfall's version of iron sights. This offers a small window of visibility, similar to but less restricting than the iron sights you'd see in most games, with a small dot in the center for precise aiming, with no zoom bonus. Next is the HOLO sight, which functions as you would expect, giving a precise reticle in the middle of the screen and a larger window of unobstructed view. It also gives a slight magnification bonus of 1.2 times. In addition, this particular HOLO sight is unique to VSA weapons, with the Helghast weapons having their own design. Finally, there's the ACOG sight. This is a bulkier sight that provides a larger 1.6 times magnification boost and is meant to increase accuracy at range. Due to the lower effective range and moderate recoil of the LS21, the ACOG is an impractical option in most scenarios. The Valk has 3 options for underbarrel attachments as well. By default, there will be no attachments. In their place is the standard angled grip seen on most VSA weapons. This provides no real bonus to the LS21 itself other than an aesthetic effect. The first actual attachment available for the gun is an underslung shotgun attachment. The range on this is extremely limited and will not score a one-hit kill outside of 5 to 10 feet. The capacity of the shotgun is 3 shells at any one time, with 9 more in reserve. While not ideal for head-on attacks, this attachment can be devastating if the player flanks their opponent. The final attachment is a laser pointer, which provides greater accuracy for the weapon in any combat situation. This is most notable when firing from the hip, as the crosshairs and bullet spread become considerably tighter. Normally, hip firing was only ideal for close quarters scenarios, but this attachment allows the Valk to be more effective at hitting its target at further distances. While the LS21 Valk provides a solid all-around package that should be easy for most players to make use of, it is one of the weaker weapons in-game and not an ideal choice for most head-to-head matches. As a result, it is best used when you catch the enemy by surprise on their flank. My suggested loadout would have the LS21 itself equipped with the HOLO sight and a laser pointer, ideal for extremely accurate close-range firing. For a sidearm, I recommend the LS12 Ripper with the laser pointer attachment, also for accurate shots from both the hip and aiming down the sights. The M194 frag grenade is the standard explosive and a favorite of mine due to the ability to cook it, throwing it just before detonation and removing any opportunity for the enemy to escape. Finally, the secondary ability I would recommend is Speed Dash. This class is all about getting behind your enemies and catching them off guard, and this allows the player to get where they are going considerably faster. The LS21 Valk is not the best gun in Killzone Shadowfall, but it's a solid place for newcomers to start, and when used properly, it can be deadly to unprepared foes. But thanks to its limited range and higher than normal recoil, it loses effectiveness quickly, and enemies who have dug themselves into cover will almost certainly take you out. This gun is all about speed and catching your opponent off guard, so if you're all about fast and furious gameplay, then this might be the gun for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my Killzone Shadowfall weapon guide. Be sure to join me next week when we cover the Sta 59B Pulver, the first weapon in the support class.